Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
Hey, top of the morning to you beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street as we present to you guys the Money and Power Show. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO. Let me say this again. Your certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, The Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. Book that I wrote, guys, The Study of Black Wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. You can find your copy simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com. That's right, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy today. While you're there, guys, there is a store that you can shop from where we have other financial literacy books, business books written by Black people for the adults and also children. You'll find it at the store at theblackbillionairesclub.com. We also do have a club as well where we have brothers and sisters who are serious about building business, building wealth while they build themselves. And so if that's a group that you're saying, you know what, I need to be a part of, well, you can make that choice to join today. I will say that I wouldn't be able to do what I do right now if it was not for the BBC. So if you are joining us here live this morning for our Coinbase trading session and you are a member of the BBC, go ahead and put in the console hashtag BBC. Go ahead and show yourself out numbers. For everybody else that's here this morning for our Coinbase crypto trading session, go ahead and let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country, quite possibly, as we're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook and also YouTube, understanding that worldwide means global. So you can be connected from anywhere, and we love to know just how far our reach is here this morning on this magnificent Monday here today. Also, happy Black Man Monday to all our brothers. We do have a special broadcast for you here tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I'm broadcasting from our virtual studios here in Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. And again, I love to know just how far our reach is here this morning on our Coinbase crypto trading session. Good morning to you, Miss Goodridge, always showing up. I appreciate the continued support over our years at this particular point. Thanks so much for joining us here today for the Money and Power Show. Miss Hernandez, my new bestie, is in the house. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. My brother, Mari, again, appreciate your support over the years, I think, at this point. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. My main man, my new brother here, man, is showing up, man. Good morning. He got that country in him. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. Grand Rising to you. Queen Vivian is in the house out of Brooklyn, New York. Grand Rising to you. Thanks so much for joining us here today. King K out of Savannah, Georgia, man. We ain't that far away from each other. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. Miss Jenny Hernandez is out of Charlotte, North Carolina as well. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising to you. So we are going to hop into this thing here, guys, as I'm going to get into our Coinbase crypto trading session here today. And I'm going to try my best to do a little bit more explaining of philosophy and why and how I do what I do. And I want you guys to understand my philosophy is simply this: the tortoise beats the hare every time. Everybody put in the console, the tortoise beats the hare, or the turtle beats the hare, in case you know how to spell tortoise. The tortoise beats the hare every time. Now, for some of us, we grew up on this fable about this concept of starting out fast but finishing slow, or just methodically pacing yourself. And I think Mr. Adams said it a week ago. He said, "Man, you got a great pace." That's what I remember him saying. He said, "Man, you just have a great pace." And listen, I don't take many losses. Okay, I win way more than I lose, and we're going to see this over time. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and you guys can learn or whatever y'all going to do. I will say that. Now, if you're a person saying you need some more one-on-one attention or something like that, yeah, you pay for that. But literally, you could go to my videos on ERGJ Enterprises. You can literally watch all my videos, and you'll be amazed how much smarter you'll be and how wealthier your mind will be in order for you to actually attract wealth. See, I'm not over here chasing the bag. The bag is chasing me. Everybody put in the console, the bag is chasing me. I'm not chasing the bag. The bag is chasing me. All I have to do is what, Mr. Adams? Secure the bag. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is a new philosophy for some people, right? I'm not chasing the bag. The bag is chasing me. All I have to do is learn how to secure the bag. Okay? Secure the bag. So let's find out where we are in our journey here. Of course, the first thing I have a goal. I have a financial goal. I have an investing goal. I have something I'm shooting for. If you don't have a target, it's very hard to hit it. You understand what I'm saying? So my first thing I want you to do is I want you to set a goal, set a target, something you want to shoot for. So in my particular case, I'm going for $13,000 by the end of this month. Black History Month, I'm making Black History with my black dollars. That's where I'm going. We start out with 6,500. So 6,500 basically times 2. I'm looking to double, right? I'm playing a game of doubles. Some of you guys are, so here's the deal. Let me say this. Some of you, if you ever watch baseball, I played baseball growing up, so this is my analogy. But anyway, some of you, you're home run hitters, right? You swinging for the fences every time you come up to bat. And if you know anything about many home run hitters, more often than not, they strike out way more than they connect. And that's what's happening to some of your accounts. You're striking out way more than you connect. When you connect, it's just catching up. But you're striking out too much. But see, when you start playing an on-base game, I take my singles, I take my doubles, I take my triples, and I might hit one out the park. But at least I'm on base. At least I'm rounding the bases in order to come on home. But see, it's a mentality that we as black people simply have. We got to swing for the fences. Every time we come up to bat, we're trying to hit a grand slam with no one on base. Let me say that again for the people in the back. You're trying to hit a grand slam with no one on base. I'm fired up this morning, in case you can't tell. So anyway, here's where we are, man. We could capture where we are in this platform. Of course, I'm on my way to 13,000. That's my goal. I don't know what your goal is, but that's my goal, right? And I believe you set goals, you'll crush goals. You crush goals, you do it repeatedly over and over again. You'll be amazed where you'll find yourself at the end of 3 months, end of 6 months, at the end of a year. Set goals, crush goals. Put that in the comments below. Set goals, crush goals. That's what we do. That's what my crew does. I don't know who you hanging around with, but that's what my crew does. We set goals and we crush goals. That's what the BBC is all about. So right now I'm going to do my little aggregate, right? So we see 7,900 here in my Coinbase home account, and I got another 1,033 over here in my trading account. So that puts me at roughly what, 8,900? Yeah, let's just say 8,900, right? So yesterday when we looked at this, I think I was at 8,400. So I woke up to $500 this morning. How many guys like to start waking up to $500? I woke up to $500 this morning. My money's making money for me. My money makes money for me while I'm asleep. You see what I'm saying? I woke up to $500. Now, some of us, there's no shade in this. We're going to go out today and we're going to punch a clock, and then we're going to hope to make $100 or maybe $200. I don't know, whatever $8 times $20, $160. If you make $30 an hour, 8 times 30 is $240. Take away all the taxes that you pay on top of that, and then you walk away with about $180. No shame in that, right? You start where you are. But listen, I'm trying to help you get to the wealth. I'm trying to help you get to the money where money is making money, and not you trading your time for money, but you trading your money for money. You understand what I'm saying? So I woke up to $500 this morning. Now, how did I wake up to $500 this morning? Because I've been practicing and I've been approaching this thing the same way every day. Now people gonna come into my fear. Oh, you're gonna miss out on Dogecoin and all that. I'm not gonna miss out. Have you seen my account? I'm not missing out on nothing. What you're missing out, because you're trying to hit a home run, and I'm rounding the bases. Nothing wrong with that. However you choose to approach this thing is how you choose to approach it. I'm gonna show you what works for me, and you see if this is a philosophy that you want to adopt into your trading philosophy, your trading strategy, your investing, whatever your kids want to be. Now, so we're at $8,900. Cool. All right. So let's take a look at the markets. First thing I'll do, I want to take a look at the market, see what happened, what's going on, right? Because I do this at the same time every day. I got a good idea of what happened in a 24-hour time frame. So I set this thing for 24 hours. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and look at all assets too, just for y'all or whatever. I see the Bitcoin. We know that Bitcoin is the market standard. It sets the pace for everything else for the most part in this crypto space. Bitcoin represents 60% of all the money that's in the cryptocurrency market, which is roughly $1 trillion or something like that. I can go into another site and get you all of that as well. But the point is that Bitcoin sets the pace. So I really need to know what's going on with Bitcoin. If you know what's going on with Bitcoin, you have a good idea what's going on with Dogecoin. You got a good idea what's going on with Ethereum. If you know what's going on with Bitcoin, there is a huge correlation for Bitcoin and probably about 90% of the other coins, but then there are what we call outliers, okay? You have an Elon Musk tweet that comes out that causes an outlier. But for the most part, it's just pretty much what it is. So I see the Bitcoin, basically, we know yesterday it hit up about 41,000. When we did our trading session yesterday, I said it's probably going to hit about 41,000. It's going to retract. Guess what? That's what it did. How did I know that? Because I've been watching this stuff for a while, right? 39,000 where it sits right now. So we're pretty much flat, 1% off for the past 24 hours. So I don't think we're going to find many opportunities to trade this morning, but I can still make some moves so I can make sure that my money is working for me 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You understand what I'm saying? My money is working for me 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay? All right. So we see where Bitcoin is. In case you guys want to know what Dogecoin is at 70.75 cents right now. It's up 25% since yesterday. I know that's a big hot spot for a lot of people. It was up to 8 cents or 8.28 cents and a quarter. Last night before the Super Bowl, then it dropped. I told people it's going to probably retract from 8 cents. That's what it did. How did I know that? Because I've been watching it for a while. But at any rate, that's where we are. So I'm gonna come over here to my portfolio, and right now, what you guys are looking at, you're looking at Coinbase.com. So this is where I actually will hold some positions. The other part of Coinbase is the trading platform, which is over here. Here's where I actually do my trading, but they are connected. So if you decide, you don't have to be a trader. You can just be an investor. You can just hold if you like to do that, which is a strategy. But I have a purpose for what I do, and this is one of my more aggressive accounts that I run. This is an aggressive account. So me being aggressive, I'm into more trading than I am just holding. But understand this: what I hold is my hedge. Now you might be saying, well, what's a hedge? Well, sometimes you have to put parameters in place to protect yourself from yourself, right? To protect yourself from if things go awry, if things belly up, if something just happens and your Bitcoin drops down to 30,000. What are you doing to protect yourself? That is called a hedge, where you basically put a hedge of protection, almost as if you're putting if you have the house and you have the hedge of bushes around the house, it's like protects from the wildlife coming into your space. That's what I'm doing. I'm protecting myself. So although I trade over here, I protect over here, and over here pretty much for the most part is always growing. Everybody put in comments, so protect yourself. Sometimes you have to protect yourself from yourself, so you don't blow your whole account out. You understand what I'm saying? You don't blow your whole account out off of one trade, one idea from a broke uncle. You know what I'm talking about? You got to protect yourself from yourself sometimes. You got to put in measures to do that. So, but I have a purpose. I thought this thing out. I'm not just winging it. Okay. And there's nothing wrong. Again, I started out winging it. When I first started, I started out winging it because nobody was there to teach me. Man, if I had an ERGJ to teach me back then what I know now, oh my goodness, where would I be? So anyway, so the first thing I want to do is I'm actually going to bring over some more of my capital, which is considered to be USDC coin. I'm going to bring that over into my platform over here. So I'm going to deposit, right, from my USDC from my Coinbase account. I'm gonna bring it all over. And then I'm going to convert. Now I don't have to convert, but I haven't figured out some stuff just yet. So I'm going to convert it all to USD, which would be the dollar. So all of this is currency exchange. I'm just changing the currency for another currency and for another currency and for another currency. And what I'm trying to do, my goal is to exchange my dollar, right, for something. My dollar is a depreciating asset. Would you agree? If you agree with that, put in the console, I agree. That the dollar is a depreciating asset. That I won't be able to buy the same amount of stuff tomorrow that I could buy today with that same dollar. For those that's been around for a while, you remember when gasoline was 50 cents. You remember when you had nickel candy, stuff like that. So my dollar is a depreciating asset. And so in order to keep up with the times, in order for my wealth to grow along with the day or to evolve along with the day, I must exchange my dollar for something that has the opportunity to appreciate. Everybody put in the console, give my money a chance. You got to give your money a chance to grow. So that means, kind of switching my mindset from always spending my money on things that depreciate in value. In other words, I got the new car. When I drove it off the lot, it lost $15,000, $10,000 in value. That's a depreciating asset. But I exchanged my depreciating money for a depreciating liability. That's a problem, right? That means I won't be able to keep up. I'm not giving my money a chance. There's nothing wrong with getting a car. But what if I bought the car? What if I bought the car out of my profits instead of out of my earnings? Let me say that again for the people in the back. What if I bought that car from my profits instead of from my earnings? Here's a simple philosophy that we begin to understand that comes from my mentor. It says this, that profits are better than wages. Everybody put that in the comments below. Profits are better than wages. I can keep on earning. You can keep having a job. You don't have to, but you might love what you do. I'm not going to act like you don't love what you do. You chose it. You might love what you do. You might want to keep doing it. But man, what happens when you got this thing called FU money? When they get on your nerves long enough, you know what? It's time for me to move on. I'm not sweating it. I protected myself from myself, and I'm going to go and move on up out of here because y'all acting stupid. Right? So profits are better than wages. So I'm exchanging my dollars, my depreciating assets for something that has the potential. Don't mean that it always will, but I'm giving my money a chance to grow, and it is actually growing, okay? So anyway, I might be a little preachy this morning. I'm just, I care too much about why people still keep making these, we just ain't learned, and it's okay. We haven't learned. So let's take a look and see where we are. So first, I'm going to take a look at my orders. So I brought all my little money over. I got 3 orders that I had to sell, which was UMA. I got my journal too. I'm always writing stuff down so I can try to keep up with what I'm talking about. So I have REN, ZRX, and UMA. And then I'm going to look at my orders that filled yesterday. I had 3 orders that filled yesterday. I had GRT on the sell. I had ZRX on the buy. Oh, look at that. And I had ZRX on the sell. All right, so I start with ZRX. It's gonna be interesting. So what we see is I'm gonna go over to USD because I exchanged all my money out for USD, and I'm going to look to pair this with a different currency. In this particular case, is ZRX, which is a cryptocurrency, which means it's OX, and it's up 15%. Now here's what happened yesterday. Now look what happened. So yesterday, if you guys remember. I actually had owned ZRX already at 140, which was 2 days ago, right around here. And I said, you know what? Let me put in another order if you guys remember that, because I wanted to double down on it and actually bring my cost average down, which is called dollar cost averaging. Everybody put it down, so DCA. So I said, man, this is still going down. I want to get it for a better price. So I set an order at 126, and I was able to capture that right around here. Right, yesterday, right around here, around 11 o'clock. Then later on that day, I came back in while people were watching the Super Bowl, and I said, you know what, this thing is creeping up here. Let me put a sell order in, and I put that sell order in at 141. If I bought something at 126, or let's do 126 plus 141, that's a difference of about 15. And we must take 8 up of 126. So I bought it for about average cost basis about 133, and I sold my first batch at 141. Is that a win? Yes or no? That's a win, right? So you did yourself good. You bought it at 134. You sold it at 141. You're in the money. Give yourself a hand clap. Boy, you're getting good at this, man. Just keep on practicing. You just never know where you're gonna be, right? But I only sold half of it. The other half, if you remember, I said to sell at 175. I said, man, I'm going for the gusto. Now this thing creeped all the way up here to 167, but I'm still holding strong. I'm still going for 175, so I'm not going to touch it this morning. But man, just think about it. If I got it for 133, and if this thing executes at 175, is that a big win? Oh, yes, it will be. So I'm going to wait on this. Now I'm in at 133. It's at one. Now I could go ahead and sell right now if I was like, if I really was like, I don't know what's going to do. 157, I could take my profits and run. But I already got a few profits. So I'm going to be a little bit more patient with this one because I'm in at 133. And guess what I'm going to do? If it comes back down to 133 or if it comes back down to 125, what do you think I'm going to do then? That's that. If it comes back down to 125, what do you think I'm going to do then? You see? I'll buy some more. Right? So I'm in a position now of winning. I'm in a winning position. And I can wait. And if it does turn and it doesn't get to where I wanted to go, where my target is 175. Remember, I got a target. If I got a target of 175 and it hits that target, that's a big win. If it doesn't hit that target, I'm still winning. If it comes down and goes below where I'm currently sitting at, I could buy some more and I'm still winning. Everybody put in console. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. You see? So I put myself into a winning position, no matter what. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going. So I'm not going to do anything with ZRX. I'm just waiting patiently. Maybe it hit my strike. Maybe it won't. I could come in here and set up another buy order, but it's too far away. I don't know if it's going to really drop that far. I don't know. It could, but I'll wait till tomorrow to come look at ZRX again. I only trade an hour a day. Hour a day pays for the other 23 hours of my day. Okay? Let's keep going. All right, so that's ZRX. What else do we have? That's GRT. GRT was the other one. See, do you see what I'm doing? So the first thing I'm doing is I'm recapping. I'm looking at, okay, what did I do yesterday? How did we perform yesterday? Right? So GRT, one of my favorite, assets to acquire. I got it before at 84 cents. I sold it at almost 90 cents. I sold it too early. It's out at $1, but I couldn't have predicted this thing was going to jump out like that. You know what I'm saying? But it has been rising. Yesterday when we looked at the market, it looked like the market was kind of turning, but this thing just jumped out. But that's okay. I got my little nickel on my sub dollar, 5% or so like that. That's cool. I'm just adding. Listen, like I said, I'm taking my singles, I'll take my doubles, I'll take my triples, I'll take my home runs. As long as I'm putting scores, as long as I'm crossing the plate. And as long as I'm putting some, adding some digits to the scoreboard, I'm winning. Now, I couldn't have predicted this thing gonna come all the way up here to $1. That would have been a big win. But it's still one of my favorite currencies to trade on, so I'm gonna keep it in perspective. I took a small little win. I keep it moving. We'll see if I can't watch it now, and that would have been great. But I'm gonna show y'all some other stuff because even though I might not have got 11% over here, that's okay. Because guess what? Over here. Over here, I did. So over here, I got 9% on something that I'm holding. So although I didn't get the 11% over here, or this growth that came up over here, I got a little 5%. I got 9% over here, you see? So it balances itself out, right? Either way, I'm going to win, one way or the other. Okay, I'm saying? So anyway, so that's GRT, a little nickel, you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's about 6%. If you think about 5%, $5 of $1, I mean, 5 cents on $1 would be 5%. So if you think of 5 cents on 90 cents, that's probably about 6 or 7%. It's still a win, no matter what. Now, of course, you got to take care of your fees and stuff like that, but it is what it is, okay? So I'm just taking my little singles, my little doubles, my little triples, and my home runs as they come. All right, that's what's next. That was GRT. It is not in a position right now I want to acquire anymore. I'm gonna wait on it. It's 12% up. I missed that boat. I got my little profit. I wish I could have stayed in longer, but I'm not going. I don't regret. I don't regret what I did. I at the time I think I made the best decision. Let's go to UMA. Now UMA is a little different story. Now UMA is one I've been fighting with. Now y'all know I done had a love-hate relationship with UMA. I think UMA's almost about to get divorced. You know what I'm saying? I tried to marry UMA. And Uma was like, Uma keep playing them games. She say she want to be with me, but then she start acting all crazy. And I'm like, man, I don't know if we're going to be able to be together, Uma. So here's the thing with Uma, right? So you guys remember 2 days ago, I made a huge mistake with Uma. You know what I'm saying? I tried to take Uma out on a date. And Uma was looking all good, looking all fine. And I was like, come on, Uma, let's go for a date. And I was like, let's go to a place we can have like a $35 dinner. And Uma was like, cool. But then Uma started acting all funny. Like, no, I don't want to do 35. That's too much for our first date. I'd rather do 30. So, but I was like, Uma, I don't pay for the $35. And Uma like, well, I want 30. So then I lost a little money. First time, right? Got in at 35. Had to cut my losses at 31 because Uma didn't want to date. Uma didn't want to go on a $35 date with me. Okay. So then I said, okay, I said, I'm done with you, Uma, for a day. I don't really like how you be acting. You be acting like you want to go on dates, but then you be acting funny. So then I came back in this and I said, let me give Uma one more try because Uma fine. I mean, Uma look good. I mean, Uma is a dime piece. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you one more shot at this, man. Maybe we can have us a little relationship here. So then I came in yesterday or 2 days ago, and I said, Uma, you know what? Let me go ahead and take you out on a date for $28.89. She's like, well, yeah, that's cheaper than the $30, so I can do that, right? I don't want you to spend too much money on me, especially since it's gonna be like our first official date, because we didn't go on the first date. We was gonna go on at $35. So I was like, okay, Uma, let's go on that date for $28.90. So now, right, I'm at $29.75. So I'm liking Uma. I'm like, oh, girl. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm getting more value out of this time that I'm spending time with you than I did the last time, right? Here's where we begin to understand this concept that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Everybody put that in the comments below. Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. She's much more valuable than $28 stock, $28 position at this point. Now I got to figure out, okay, well, Uma, now that we're dating, you know what I'm saying? We went on this date. You know what I'm saying? When is this date going in? You know what I'm saying? This is not no long-term relationship, Uma. I just want to take you on a date and see what we can have some things happen. Now, Uma, she back on her way up. Now, in this particular case, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close out this order because I don't think I can date Uma long enough to get to $40. I already got burned once. And so I'm going to say, I'm in at 28. I'm going to try to get $5 off this thing. I'm going to take this thing to 33 instead of 40. Hopefully we can get up to 33 and I get up out of this thing and then we can come and see Uma later on. So I'm going to put a sell order out for everything I got at $33. I'm going to try to get $5 out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? And see if we can't complete that. It's a little bit closer. If it breaks this $30 plane here, I might be able to get to 35. Might be a little bit more pressure. I need some more volume coming in though. I'm not liking this at all. 385,000. That's not enough volume to push this thing up. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out because Uma, I don't like to take losses. Okay, and so you know I took a loss with you first time. This is my second time trying out. You better come through for your boy. Okay, so we try to get out this thing about $33. All right. Marcus Bailey said, "Man, that's how I roll now. But you can say things are getting, but you can say things are getting serious." How many guys got some dating relationships with your positions? What's going on, Mr. Brown, man? Profits are better than wages. Miss Destiny Robbins in the house. That's my Valentine, by the way. Miss Destiny Robbins, man. Profits are better wages out of South Kakalaki. What's going on, man? Chelsea McDowell, appreciate you showing up this morning, Queen. Profits are better than wages. If I missed anybody, Miss Selena Spooner, another BBC member. Give your money a chance. Absolutely, give your money a chance. See if I caught up there. All right. And if you guys got questions along the way, just put them in. I'll try to get to them. I got to move fast. So you see how fast is money moving, right? I got to move fast. So I'll stop, but I got to move fast or I might miss something. All right. So that was my little shindig with Uma this morning. All right, let's keep going. All right. So that was Uma. So I got one more, Ren. All right, REN. So right now I'm in Ren. I already own it. And I picked Ren up at 78 cents. Okay, that was 2 days ago. It's currently at 83 cents. I had a sell order out at 90 cents. This thing came all the way up to 87 cents and did not execute. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go out to a little bit further, a range on this particular asset. I still think 90 cents is a good place to be. I'm gonna hold this sell order right here, see if I can get all my little coins. I feel like how many guys, you're playing, you're in the stock market, you invest, you trade, you Robinhood, you Cash App, you something, and sometimes you be feeling like Super Mario. You be jumping over all the little traps, you be hitting the little bricks, and all you trying to do is get them coins. Everybody put the comments on get them coins. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get them coins. So you know what? I'm in a position right now where I can wait. I got it at 78 cents. I got it for a good price. It came all the way down to 70 cents, but 78 cents is still a good space. I can take that 10 cents on top of that 70 cents that represents more than a 10% profit margin, which would be okay, right? That'd probably be like a little double, right? Pay by a little double. That's okay. Now, here's the thing. Because I'm in this position, I can say, hey, I'm in a position that all I can do is win. If it goes up to 90 cents, it'll execute. That's a win. If it stays where it is, I'm still in this position. That's a win. If it comes down and it goes below 78 cents, that's okay because I'll find some place to buy some more of it. That's a win. So I'm in a position of win, win, win on this particular asset or this particular currency. And all I got to do is just be patient. Maybe it'll hit 90 cents a day and it'll execute. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll drop down and I can buy some more. Maybe that'll happen. But I'm in a position right now where I got capital and time is on my side. Everybody put it down so time is on my side. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Y'all like my singing, don't you? All right. So that's Ren, right? So that's a recap of yesterday. Now let's see if we can find something to do with $729 that I got sitting over here because I need my money to be working for me 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So now I took a look at the market. The market was up, what I think was up 1%. We take a look here. I don't know. Bitcoin's up. Everything's green. So what I'm looking for now, I'm looking when I want to put my money into something. Me personally, I'm trying to buy low and sell high. Right now, some people want to ride a wave up. That's cool. Do that, but I can do that over here. What I'm trying to do over here is I'm trying to get in, get out. I'm trying to buy low, sell high, get in one day, get out the next, just like that. Boom, bam. That's all I'm trying to do. Get in and get out. That's trading. That's what I'm doing from a trading perspective. So I'm looking for something that's negative. All this green is great if I'm in it. If it ain't in it, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't in it, I'm trying to find something. So I see XLM is down 4%. We'll see. I'll take a look at that chart. But look at this. All this other stuff up 10%, 11%. You know what I'm saying? That over here, that's what it's doing. You see what I'm saying? Over here, this stuff is up. I'll show you that in a second. So I'm over here growing with the market, and I'm over here trying to scalp. I'm trying to find something that I can play, and I don't see anything. So we'll take a look at XLM. That's the only thing that seems even feasible to think about at this particular point. Now see, this is a problem too. So right now we got XLM. I'm looking at a 5-minute candle. This means every one of these little orange and green candles that you see or bars that you see on the screen, those represent 5-minute intervals. So every 5 minutes, something happened different. Right? We have some that went up, some that were down. Right? So I see this thing going sideways from 38 cents all the way up to 39 cents. Not enough. That's not enough margin for me. I see here we got the longer. This is 15-minute candles. We came all the way down to 37.5 cents. It's currently at 39 cents. It's not enough margin. Market's still moving up. Right here, I don't think this thing will come back down to 35 cents. It probably that 37 cents seems to be about the right range. But is it going to get back down there? I don't know, but I can at least try to scalp it at about 37 cents. That seems to be the next space that it may come down to if it comes down at all. But this thing is just moving up. But for the sake of trying to, execute, put something out there, I'm going to go to 37 cents, which seems to be a good space of support. And we'll see what else is out there for this particular thing as it relates to what other people are seeing. What did I do? That's at 38. What? Okay, here we go. That's 38. I don't want to get it for 38. It's got to be 37 or below. I don't think it's going to get here, but 36.95 seems to be a place. Now, what I'm looking at now is the order book. Has a lot of open interest right here. If I can grab it, I'm going to be greedy here because I really don't want to get this. But if I am going to get it, I'm going to try to get it for as cheap as possible, which with the most open interest. So I'm going to go to 36. I can't even really say that. 36.95, which is basically almost 37 cents. And again, I've got $729. I can actually probably put in a 500 piece. That's not even really enough. I'll probably put in 1,000 piece. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do a 750 piece. I'm going to put a 750 piece order if it's XLM at 37 cents. If it executes, great. If it doesn't, great. I don't really want to get it, but it's the only thing that I have. It's the only thing I have available that seems like I might be able to play it today. So I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of trading today. So I just put that in. That leaves me with $451. I still got to find something to do with my $451 because my money need to be working for me 24 hours, 7 days a week. Now, I saw something over here that I can do with USDC, but I don't understand this stuff just yet. Right? I haven't learned what all this stuff is, what mana is. I probably need to do it. I probably need to go look and see what mana is. I could probably play this. But I don't know what mana is. I don't really like to invest in things that I don't know or understand. So at this particular point, I could look to convert it back to USDC, play the USDC coin against the mana coin, and then see, or the Loom coin, one of the two. But that probably is going to be my next thing to learn. So crypto learning probably for me today is going to be mana and Loom. So I'll probably do a crypto learning session today. I don't know if it'll be around noon or something like that. Y'all get if you get the notifications on my page on ERGJ Enterprises. That'll let you know when I go live. I'm gonna do it today though. It's Money Monday, so I'm gonna do it today. We're gonna go over mana, maybe just mana. Might just be one, mana and Loom, or mana. Probably just one. I'm gonna go over mana today, maybe Loom tomorrow, so I can learn what these things are. I don't believe in investing in stuff that I don't understand. If I don't understand it, it's going to probably be more. I'll probably lose more than I win because I simply don't understand it. So I'd rather try to understand it first, and then I can come in and try and invest in it. So I'm just gonna move past that right now. But I wrote it down. Mana and Loom is on my things to learn right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here back over to my portfolio. I got that 700 some odd dollars. I'm gonna convert it back to USDC. No, wait a second. Let me see what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. I could convert it back to USDC. Yes, I'm going to convert it back to USDC. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Now, here's why. Convert it back to USDC, and then I'm going to withdraw my USDC back over to Coinbase. All right, done. And then I'm going to make sure, so all of my coins are gone. Right, okay. So now let me come on back over to Coinbase. All right, this is where you got to know where to hold them and know where to fold them. So here's where I'm just allowing stuff to accrue over time. Right. So I brought my USDC back. Now this USDC, it gets me this thing called a reward. So as long as I have USDC holding, which is actually my capital that I want to invest at some point or trade with at some point, it's going to actually earn me 0.15%. So while it's just sitting here, it's earning me 0.15%, which is a reward. They call it staking. I also have other rewards that are going right now. I have this one here, Tezos, right? I have capital sitting over here earning me 4.63%. This is how I'm hedging myself, right? This is how this thing keeps growing. Just keeps on growing. Now, interesting thing about Tezos right here is that not only is it an asset that I'm getting return on over the past 24 hours, it's only up 27 cents. Well, over the past week, it's up 19%. So while I've had it sitting here over the past week, it's grown 20%, plus it's paying me 4.63% per APY, right? So I'm hedging myself, I'm protecting myself, right? Then I have this Algo. I think Marcus Bailey mentioned Algo, right? So Algo over here, let me go back. Algo, boom, bam, it's giving me 6% while I hold it, right? So I'm getting 6% APY while I hold it. And then, right, so y'all talk about Dogecoin all you want, but I'm getting them coins. But then over the past week, it's up 43%. So over the past week, it's grown 43%, plus it's paid me 6% just to hold it. And y'all still talking about Dogecoin. That's cool. Go chase the bag. I got the bag chasing me. Let's keep going. Got another one. It don't stop there. I got another one. Right now, I think that was Cosmos, right? So let's see. Cosmos down here, paying me 5% just to hold it. I mean, if you're going to hold it, you might as well. Now, we can consider this to be similar to like a dividend, right, that you have in stocks. While you hold it, every 3 months, they pay you a little money. Just say, thank you so much for being a shareholder. In this particular case, every 3 months, every day for the most part, because this stuff is annual and it's daily accruals. I'm getting paid. They say, hey, thanks so much for being a stakeholder. So Cosmos paying me 15%. Let's take a look at Cosmos. Cosmos over the past week, I'm up 80% in Cosmos. Everybody putting down, so wow. So I'm getting 80%. I got 80% growth on my Cosmos, plus they paying me 5% just to hold. And y'all still talking to me about Dogecoin. Nothing wrong with that. Go do you. But while you chasing the bag, the bag is chasing me. Like I said, the tortoise beats the hare every time. The tortoise beats the hare every time. But of course, we love to be the hare. We want to be fast. We want to go out there and get that money fast. You know what I'm saying? But the good book tells us, right? Don't be in such a rush to get rich. Don't be in such a rush to get rich. The good book, for those that read that book or have the book in their house and haven't read it says that in Proverbs. Don't be hasty is what it says. Don't be in such a rush to get rich. But that's what we see ourselves. That's what we see one of our brothers and sisters doing. Being in a rush to get rich because they never tasted money, never had it. I don't know. But the tortoise beats the hare every time. All right, so that's what we got going on. So, I woke up this morning at $500. I put my capital back out into the marketplace to go. I put my money back out to work for me, right? My money work hard for me. I mean, it'd be going to work. They'd be like, man, what you want us to do? It come to me, wake up in the morning, my money be like, what you need me to do, boss? What you need me to do today, boss? I'm like, go out there and find me some more coins. See, my money is like baby's kids. It doesn't die, it multiplies. Right? And this is in the crypto trading space, cryptocurrency space. Now, there's some people that might be watching, you don't believe in this stuff. You say, hey, whatever. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. What I can do is tell you what's worked for me. And this is something I decided that I wanted to dive into. But regardless, I want you to find something that you're going to say, you know what? I will exchange my dollar, my depreciating asset, my depreciating currency for something that has the ability to grow. I don't care whether that's cryptocurrency, stocks, your own business, real estate, Forex. I can go on and on, right? Find something, right? But what's the best thing you can invest that money into? The best thing you can invest that money into is to your own education. Dr. Benjamin Franklin says this. He said, investment in knowledge pays the best interest. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So it's really here what it comes down to. It's understanding that it's what I don't know that's hurting me. Because what I do know, I do. What I do know, I understand. What I do know, I comprehend, whether I choose to do something with it or not. But when it comes to this thing called money, especially in our community, it's what I don't know that's hurting me. And here's the beautiful news. You can learn what you don't know anytime you decide. It's a choice. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share something that you learned today. I don't do this just to do this. I do this to make a difference, and hopefully we made a difference in your life today. I'm literally teaching people how to grow money for free, and people still won't wake up to learn. Can't do anything about that. Such is life, right? You can give somebody something for free, and they still won't buy it. Kind of crazy, but that's the life that we live. But you may be asking yourself, you know what? You say, hey, brother, you know what I'm saying? You're doing such a good job. I mean, how can we really support this movement? Well, there's a couple ways you can do that. So while you guys are typing, and I'll share those things with you, I basically asked you this question to tell me, was this worth your time and why? While you guys are typing, I'll tell you how you can actually support what we're doing. So number one, here's the first way you can support. You simply just go to my page, ERGJ Enterprise. You just watch a video, right? You'll be amazed at I've been doing this for over 5 years, man. You can go and I'm pretty much teaching you the game. If you're willing to binge watch ERGJ, you'll be just fine. But, sometimes, the Super Bowl is more important, power is more important, scandals more important, whatever else might be on TV. You simply go to ERGJ Enterprise, you just watch a video. That's the first way you can support. How does that help? Well, we're on our way to actually monetizing this page through advertisers and supporters like that, where we have big money pay us to teach you. In order to do this, we got to get qualified. And how to get qualified? We got to get more people to actually watch our videos. It's funny, right? It's like, hey, they watch them, but they know we got to get more people to watch them. I got enough followers. We got to get more of the people that's following to watch the video. What's another way that you can support? Well, if you're on Facebook, there's also this button called Become a Supporter. You click that button for $5 a month. You're saying, you know what? I'm going to sow a seed into what this brother's trying to do for our community. Now, why is that important? Well, because it's this concept where you begin to understand about money, that money is the exchange. Everybody putting console exchange is the exchange of value for value. So if I've given you value today, but you're not willing to give some value in return, then you are breaking a universal law. Now, understanding these stuff, it kind of puts you behind. Because if you were giving some value to some other place, you want them to give you some value in return as well. And so that's a way that you can support as well. It's only $5 a month. You say, you know what? We like what this brother's doing. Let's sow a seed into this while he's putting us up on game, and then we're going to go out here and get this money. Another way you can support, become a member of the BBC. All right, that's what we got it for. It's because of the BBC that I'm able to do this, right? And so shout out to all the BBC members that allow me to do what I do while I also help them as well. That's $25 a month. What do you get with that? Well, with that, you begin to get to a space where you can have one-on-one coaches with me. I can walk you through your own personal stuff, help you with your retirement, things like that. That's totally up to you as well. If it's something you want to do, you just go over to BBC or the blackbillionairesclub.com and become a member. Those are ways that you can support this page, right? For free, all the way up to $25 a month. And guess what, guys? I don't need your money. I'm showing you my money right here. I don't need your money. But the most important thing, though, is for you. It's for you to take action within yourself, for you to invest in yourself. That's the best thing that you can do. Let me catch up on these comments, man, and we'll get up out of here today for our crypto trading session here on the Money and Power Show. All right, man. What's going on? Mr. Hurst is in the house. Thanks so much for joining, man. Brother Classy, you woke. I hear you, man. Hey, this brother hit me up the other day. Did that help, Mr. Clark? He hit me up the other day, man, had some issues with a Coinbase. Hopefully I was able to help him get that thing. He said, man, I invested in Coinbase and I can't get back in this thing. He had money waiting on him. Hopefully we'll help you get that thing unlocked, man. Or sister, I don't know if it's a brother or sister. I appreciate you wake up in the morning and teach me about Coinbase crypto. I appreciate you as well. Ms. Robbins, man, I learned quite a few things. One thing I learned is how to look for entry and exit points to make my money work for me. That's right. Exchange, right? It's worth my time because I'm learning financial strategy that economically empower my family and I build to wealth. Absolutely, brother Mark. Absolutely. Always more value than what I asked for. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Miss Moody, exchange, man. Mr. Brother Adams, thanks. I made some moves watching you. The things I learned, the mouse cursor can be used to track and place a value into pricing fields. I placed some order on Algo SEC so I could get in on the staking benefits. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. BBC family in the building. Absolutely, man. The data streams move real fast. It's a little hard. Yeah, you can slow those things up, though. You can slow them up. So I'll show you that tomorrow. Every day you teach, I learn to grow and protect my wealth. Absolutely. So I'll show you how to slow them up tomorrow. They do move fast if you're not careful, but you can slow them down a little bit. So that's cool. I mean, it's still going to be moving. That's why I tell you, man, this stuff be moving, right? So today we were able to try to make one stake. I mean, try to scalp something, but everything's moving up, so we're doing well. We just continue to grow our wealth over time, right? Wealth is built over time, not overnight. I'm not trying to get rich quick, but I'm trying to get that guap, man. I'm on my way to 13,000 by the end of the month. Hopefully, you set yourself a goal, and you set yourself a goal. I'm telling you, you'll be amazed how quickly you accomplish that goal and how you will crush that goal. This is the Money and Power Show brought to you by the New Black Wall Street, guys. I want you guys to remember this. That it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The New Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.